Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the known as back to you again, once again live from the channel Kong Tech Fu. And we have a really special edition going today to keep you guys abreast of what is going on in the world of crypto and how you can get where you fit in so that you can launch yourself into financial independence, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started, let me just do my little disclaimer here and say that I am not a financial advisor. I am not here to give you advice. Teach you on what is available to you as digital ledger technology evolves. You can give yourself a front row seat to the greatest transfer of wealth that history has ever seen. And if you miss this boat, you will be sorry for generations. That's just the way it is. Because this is breaking generational curses, ladies, and transfer of human wealth. And they say that for a reason. So please, please, please become a part of the digital ledger technology revolution. There's two ways that you can enter the digital ledger technology revolution. One is willingly, the second is unwillingly. And if you enter unwillingly, you will be under the principle of force, magnified by a social credit score that will dictate everything you can or cannot do, ladies and gentlemen. And in essence, locked to perpetuity. So if you don't want that to happen, and I don't think that you do, I suggest, matter of fact, I challenge you to take up your mantle and learn digital ledger technology, because it only benefits you for you to take full control of your own financial independence. Because when you get into cryptocurrency and or the blockchain, you give yourself a license to make all of the money that you want. And not that, we know money doesn't solve all problems, but at the very least, it keeps us from being under the force and power powers that be, which is how we learn how to move our wealth outside of the system. So welcome once again, all of my financial warriors. So if you're here to learn, grab your tool belt. We're going to get into some tools very quickly. And one of the tools is Uphold, ladies and gentlemen. Uphold is a great for you to be able to move your economic energy around. That's what I like to call money. I like to call it economic energy. We saw in the video, we had a very high ranking a person telling us exactly how it's going to go. You saw the video. If you saw my last video, if not, you can go back, letting us know that when they do indeed flip the switch, some people, don't like that term. Some people say, "Oh, they're not going to flip the switch," and this and the other. No, I'm here to tell you, it's by design. I know the roadmap. I have the blueprint. Okay, so even though I'm not here to give you a financial advice, I have some really strong suggestions and have some actual facts as to what will take place in world events concerning money and or the digital ledger technology, the global digital ledger technology that will place everyone under the principle of force, unless you have self-custody and you know how to move your wealth outside of the system. So therefore, we have Uphold, which allows you to move your economic energy around. You can take your bank accounts, you can connect them, and you can move stuff from crypto to USD, from USD crypto. You can send it out to your wallets and that and the other. So it's a great nexus point for you to convert your currencies into anything you want. You can move it from HBAR to USD to European to Argentinian money to Chilean peso. It doesn't matter. You not only are your own bank, but you are also your international monetary exchange, ladies and gentlemen. So Uphold will help you do that. It is the platform to discover new and important tokens early. And then you can go in here and you can read this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to place my referral link down below. You sign up under me using my referral link. Not only will you get safe passage into the crypto space so that you won't get scammed, but on top of that, when you utilize, as it says right here, up to $250, we will both get, I believe it's $20 in Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, if I remember correctly. An easy way to buy and sell cryptocurrency, da-da-da. Yeah, so that's what it is. And you can secure your crypto better, and why millions trust Uphold. Everybody I know who's at Bitcoin crypto space using Uphold, ladies and gentlemen. So do yourself a favor, put down inscription, click the more button, click the more where it'll drop down everything, and you will see all of my referral links for everything that is of importance down in the description below. You can click that link. It'll take it right to you. It'll take you right to the website, and you won't have to fear phish, hacked, or scammed, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the second thing that you should have in your tool belt, and these are preliminaries. These are things that I talk about every video because, some of you are here for every video, the loyal financial warriors that want the authentic, no BS information, because I am here to be the point man, and I am here to make most of the mistakes for you. So anything that I tell you about, I have experience in. I'm not just picking something out the blue and say, hey, look at this. Hey, look at that. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's do that. No. Everything that I tell you, I am involved in or plan to be involved in. But this is Kinesis money, ladies and gentlemen. And this is simply tokenized gold and silver. The entire world, listen to me, the entire world will be tokenized. Everything of value will be tokenized, okay? And if you have Kinesis money, you can tokenize gold and silver. You can capture the value and the tokenization of gold and silver. And on top of that, it is completely redeemable, ladies and gentlemen. Meaning, if you have a certain amount of money and you want to take a piece of that and turn it into physical gold, they will send it. They will take it out of the vault and send it to your house, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they will. And also, they also give you your own financial advisor to help you navigate and achieve your short and long-term goals financially, especially within the Kinesis money system. Yes, as soon as you sign up, you will get a phone call from your own personal financial advisor. I personally have been with Kinesis money for well over a year. And I tell you, it is a great experience, ladies and gentlemen. Now, next up on the list, we're going to go with something that is truly, seriously important here, ladies and gentlemen. And what is that? That, of course, is ULTIMO Pay. Why is ULTIMO Pay so important? ULTIMO Pay is very important, ladies and gentlemen. It is a serious tool in your tool belt when it comes to crypto and being the master of your own financial destiny, because ULTIMO Pay gives you an offshore crypto bank account, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. You can take your crypto, you can send it into ULTIMO, and you can offload it into fiat, any amount of money. Because you and I both know that if you place more than $10,000 in the bank, you're going to raise some eyebrows, and three-letter people are going to start circling like vultures. So take your money and place it outside of the system. One of the ways to do that is to access the world with your ULTIMO Pay offshore account today. That automatically puts you outside of the jurisdiction of three-letter people. So if you want to really piss off Gary Gensler and Elizabeth Warren, just get yourself an ULTIMO account today and come out from among them and be separate. The winning move is not to play, ladies and gentlemen. So you just simply, all of this chaos and confusion and all of these trick traps and snares that you see going on, ladies and gentlemen, just remove yourself from the equation. And ULTIMO helps you do that. So when they're talking about this, that, and the other, and we're going to tighten the noose here, we're going to tighten the noose there, it simply won't be a thing to you. Now, I want to talk to you about one other thing that is of vital importance, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me 1 second here and I will show it to you. It's concerning if you either have or plan to get an LLC, ladies and gentlemen.
Beginning January 1st, 2024, if you own an LLC or any other state-formed entity, you are going to be required to give certain information to the government. And if you don't provide the government this information, then they can hit you with a penalty of up to $500 per day that you don't provide them information, including up to 2 years in jail with an additional $10,000 penalty. And of course, that has LLC owners across America freaking out. But
there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is about what is now known as the Corporate Transparency Act, which went into effect January 1st. So if you have an LLC, or if you were using an LLC, or if you plan to get an LLC, the hedge of protection that it provided previously is no longer valid. As a matter of fact, it's to the point with this Corporate Transparency Act where it actually works against you now, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, they are at it again to tighten the noose to make sure that you don't have anything. I suggest that you guys go and watch this video from this guy here, the self-employed tax guy. I think that's his name. And if you go down here, if you click on more right here, you can go down and he has plenty of information for you guys to look at. And you can join the No LLC 5-day challenge and do all of that stuff. But he provides really great information on how to navigate you, because I'm not an expert in this, but he is, so take take this information and run with it if you have an LLC, or if you plan to use an LLC as a hedge of protection, because I formerly was looking in that direction. But with crypto, I no longer need to do that because I am my own bank and I am placing my wealth outside of the system. As I am exploring my own journey with this, I am sharing this with you guys also. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, is Spritz Finance is the last thing that we have to cover when it comes to, hold on a second here, when it comes to tools in the toolbox. And you guys heard me talk about this before. And basically, Spritz Finance is similar to ULTIMO in that but what this is a more local thing where you can simply use this to pay your utilities, pay your bills with your crypto, and or the dividends from your crypto. You can off ramp crypto into your bank account and all of that, this, that, and the other. So I use this myself. I've been using Spritz Finance for quite some time to pay my cell phone bill and things of that nature. So this is also a wonderful tool, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. And we previously talked about AI, and we talked about what AI is going to bring you. We were talking about the Dow coin. I know it says it's spelled TAO, but it's actually pronounced Dow. And this is one of the best AI projects that is on the scene today. And as I showed you in the last video, you have many people flooding this. And, up until now, it has been showing and proving, and it is doing quite wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. So you can go look up the coin TAO, and then you can find the website and all this, that, and the other. We've already gone through that, so we're not going to stay there. We also went through Solitis, but we're not going to go through that today. What we are going to go through, ladies and gentlemen, is we are going to go through Future Pass. Okay? And let's see the Future Pass and or the Future Verse, ladies and gentlemen. And basically, if you saw the movie Ready Player One, this is basically what this is bringing into play. It's bringing something that is extremely sophisticated. Let me just find a second. Ladies and gentlemen, the future verse is revolutionary AI and metaverse technology that enable open, scalable, and interoperable apps, games, and experiences, ladies and gentlemen. This is all, of course, being powered by the Root Network. Okay, so Future Verse And future pasts are working in cohesion, and its comprehensive technology platform empowers developers to create the worlds that they imagine. And you can see that there's the pass here. This is a very intricate platform, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to require your Zoom wallet. It's going to require your MetaMask. It's going to require to do some bridging, as you take your XRP, because XRP, once you get the root network mainnet into your MetaMask wallet. And if you don't know what that means, please leave me a comment down in the description below, and I will map all of these basic navigational things out for you. But if you've been in crypto a while, these are things that you should know, and you should know how to do, ladies and gentlemen. But adding the root network mainnet, you can type that up on Google, and there should be a lot of instruction on how to do that. You can also use chain list, ladies and gentlemen, where you can take a chain list and place that into your browser, connect it to your MetaMask, search for the root network on chain list, and then simply click one button and it will add the mainnet for you if you want to take the easy route. But I think that you should learn how to do it manually as well. Okay. There's nothing wrong with a shortcut, especially when you got a million things going on like I do. But you should also know how to do it manually, just in case that shortcut, convenient way doesn't work one day. You need to know how to get your hands dirty, if you will. Okay. The future work leads to the development of the Root Network, a modular development toolkit prioritizing scalable, secure, and interconnected metaverse experiences, ladies and gentlemen. So the Root Network is also a token that you can get on in different places. You can get it on MEXC. As a matter of fact, if you go to CoinGecko, it will show you when you click exchanges all of the different places that is available. So the core protocols, as you can see, it's an L1 blockchain. It's an integrated EVM. If you don't know what EVM means, Ethereum Virtual Machine, on-chain assets, in-chain exchange, on-chain collectible protocol, efficient staking protocol, on-chain governance. And then you've got your UX protocols, and then you got your metaverse protocols. You can go and read all of this for yourself. And not only should you read it for yourself as you educate yourself in how to do this, should also go over here. If you look here, you see this is the white paper. You see the white paper at the end highlighting there. You should also click the white paper and you should read the white paper. I know a lot of people don't like to read the white paper, whatever, but when it comes to things that you need to be proficient at, things where you have to be precise, if you take your financial independence seriously, don't half step on yourself. Do all that you can in order to understand this world. So, because I told you before, the more you learn, the more you can earn. This is why I wake up to crypto, I go to sleep to crypto, I dream about crypto. Everything is about understanding what it is, and there's still a lot of things that is way over my head. And I've been programming in BASIC since I was in the 7th grade. So that just lets you know that the learning curve is high depending on where you want to be. If you just want to be another person just earning some passive income, you can do that. But if you truly want to become your own bank and take control of your own destiny, then I encourage you to learn all you can about how to navigate blockchain, because essentially all blockchain actually is, Mark Yusko once said that all a blockchain is an Excel spreadsheet that's constantly updated. And blockchain is simply the ability to move wealth from one place to another at the speed of light. Okay. Now, that's the essence, that's the core. But in order to do that, you must know how to move around. You must know how to add mainnets. You must have your own self custody wallet. You must have things like Uphold and ULTIMO to move money in and out, off ramping and on ramping crypto, so that you hold your own keys to your own kingdom in the palm of your hand, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I myself, you can also get this, as it says right here. You see the AI League, the first ever smart football game is a 4-on-4 casual football game played between multiple AI characters. Play, input, and fun tactical movements. You can get that. You can download that on the Play Store there. And there's some other stuff going on. So you can see this is a very huge project. Now just take a look. Their ecosystem. This is their partners. These are, just look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Take a good look at this. Who is first on the list? Warner Brothers is first on the list. Now you could just go in here and look at some of these big names that you might know. Warner Brothers, Reebok, Warner Music Group, FIFA, and there's many others, in here that Immersive, which is of course MasterCard, Visa, but these are just some of their partners, ladies and gentlemen, let you know that this is huge, enabling humans to create the worlds they imagine. Okay, so I challenge you once again to go in here and learn about this program and to learn about the Futureverse. And if you go over here, as a matter of fact, if we go to the Future Pass, we're not going to take a deep dive into this thing because we have so much other things to go into. But you can go over here to Future Pass, and you can just take a look, and that just start taking a deep dive, okay? And your passport through the open metaverse, and you will create an open pass, and this will lead you and guide you on how to get started. But the first thing you got to do, I'll tell you the first thing you got to do is you got to go to your MetaMask. Okay, I've got my MetaMask right here. I'm just going to pull this up very quickly. You got to go into your MetaMask, and you have to, I suggest that you do this on your laptop, because what's going to happen is at some point, you're going to have to use your Zoom wallet, which is your XRP Trust wallet, or your XRP Ledger wallet, which is, well, it used to be called Zoom. Now it's called the Zamin wallet, and it has many features, as you guys know. Hooks just came online, Zamin, Evernote, all of this stuff going on, but I'm not going to bog you down with that. But as you can see here, you see I just clicked on here, which is the root network, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So my wallet here is the root network. What I will do is I will put the specs of the root network so that you can add it manually yourself. Matter of fact, the next video I do, I will, matter of fact, I'm not going to do that. What I'll do is the next video, I will actually show you step by step how to add any mainnet to your MetaMask so that you can interact with that ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. So first things first, you're going to have to add the root network. And when you add the root network, you see this right here? You see this? XRP. You're going to use XRP as your gas fees, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's, what I'm saying. We're just going to stop right there because I can actually talk for 4 more hours and you guys will still be confused because I'm still working it out myself. So let's just go on to the next thing here. And the next thing here that one of the things that we were talking about previously, yesterday, we were talking about the new 404 technology. And the new 404 technology is something that is brand new. It is literally hours old. It's about 72 hours old, ladies and gentlemen. And I showed you on the Pulsechain because they have 404 technology. Basically, 404 is, to put it simply, it's the combination or the combining, I should say, of NFTs and tokens in the same place. Okay, it's like combines both of those together. So it combines the ERC, you know what I'm saying, and the ERC 721 and the ERC 20 together. That's NFTs and tokens. It combines that in one spot. And when you get one full token, what happens is you get an NFT, ladies and gentlemen, and that NFT could skyrocket in price, as Pandora, one of the first tokens on Ethereum, has skyrocketed to well over $20,000. I think I had an all-time high of $30,000. But this is another one that was done on the Pulsechain. I showed you the Richard Hart 404 yesterday, and this is another one done by one of the guys that I follow, and like he's really big in the Hex and Pulsechain community, and he went ahead and did this for us. And these are Gofurs, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, everybody say, oh, the nice little cute little furry animals. And you can go in here and you can mint yourself one of these by getting the appropriate amount of coins. But yeah, Gofurs simply is an acronym for good old fashioned unregistered securities, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see here, we have an explanation. ERC 404 is a new experimental smart contract token standard. It has elements of normal ERC 20 tokens and ERC 721 NFTs. When you buy a token, if your balance is greater than 1, it automatically mints you an NFT. When you sell your balance, it goes below 1, it automatically burns your NFT. This allows NFTs to plug into things like Uniswap v3 pools. When you buy a Gofurs token, you automatically get one of 6 Gofur NFTs in your wallet. Check on OpenSea to see which one you got. So you can go to OpenSea, you can go to Pulse Market, you can go to NFT on Pulse.io. There are many places you can go to see your NFT. Now, this is the actual contract address if you want to buy Gofur tokens. What you're going to do is you're going to take this address, you're going to copy it, and you're going to go to something like this, like here, or you can go into this is if you want to do it in the Pulsechain fashion. You go over here, you place that in here, and there's Gofur. You could simply import that there and click here and click here. Now, this is the Pulsechain version, ladies and gentlemen. There is also an Ethereum version, and I didn't look at the other one, but it makes sense that there are probably the same contract address. It should be, because that's how it works in Pulsechain. This is how you were able to get a copy of everything that was on Ethereum over to Pulsechain, because Pulsechain is a fork and a better Ethereum. It's also a better Bitcoin, but it's the same as Ethereum right down to the contract addresses minus the ridiculous transaction fees. Okay? So you can go over here and you can start buying. And when you start buying these, when you get to the appropriate amount, all right, let's just go over here and let's just see if we can find it. Gofurs. And yeah, let's see what we come up with. See, here's the Ethereum one. And here's this one over here on the Pulsechain. Now, when and if I buy one, I already have the Richard Hart 404. But when and if I buy one, I won't be buying one anytime soon because I'm wrapped up in so many other projects. I would love to have one, but as you can see, it's a little expensive right now. It's $906 at the time of this video, ladies and gentlemen. So you can also go over here to Deck Screener to make sure you just saw the correct contract address over there. And if you go over here and look, the beginning and end correspond here with the Gofurs contract address right here. Now, here's a nice little trick here, ladies and gentlemen, that I found. The same guy that gave you the Gofurs also gave you a swap interface that looks similar, that looks exactly like Uniswap, but with one slight difference. And that one slight difference, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that it lets you utilize the Pulsechain. If you were to go on Uniswap, it has several chains, but none of them are the Pulsechain. So you can go on here, and I will provide I will provide this URL down in the description below, and you can buy your Pulsechain Gofur tokens right here. And when you get $906 worth, it will automatically, as it says, mint you an NFT. Now, there are so many other things that I want to talk about. I wanted to get into Hashgraph Federa. I wanted to get into a whole bunch of stuff that's going on, you know, Bitcoin stuff and facilities going on in Texas and what's happening with XRP and all of that. But I think the video has been long enough today, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not going to sit here and burn your ears to the end of days. But being that this is a video, you can go back and you can listen to it over and over again, and you can listen to other videos that cover the same topics that I do, so that you can get a more broad view of what's going on in the crypto world. So constantly educate yourself, because the more you educate yourself, cryptocurrency is all about removing the middlemen. It's all about regaining the power of choice. It's all about you being your own bank and you taking your life back, ladies and gentlemen, so that you at some point will no longer have to be a wage slave, ladies and gentlemen. You will no longer have to be 1 to 2 paychecks away from homelessness, ladies and gentlemen. You can take your financial destiny into your own hands, and cryptocurrency can provide it for you if you apply yourself. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And wait for the next video, because I have a whole bunch of alpha, as they like to say, that I'd like to cover. And yeah, we're just going to keep learning and keep earning, ladies and gentlemen. So as you already know, this is the Sensei of Kong Tech Fu, also known as the Crypto Phoenix, rising from the ashes of poverty, destruction, chaos, and confusion with you as we ascend into the higher heights and living in abundance and positivity, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, this is the Crypto Phoenix, the Sensei, signing off. See you later, my financial warriors. Keep plugging, keep going.